What's up, everybody? This is Justin Sane here, and I'm giving you a little bit of a rant. I sit here and I watch YouTube videos of just different gamers and different people, fanboys, just different people from different perspectives of the gaming industry. The biggest rant that I want to talk about today is the PlayStation Vita. Um, since it's been sold in Japan in December, the sales have been dropping tremendously. Um, Basically, with that rant is said, I mean, I love Nintendo. I'm a big fan of all the Nintendo games, but I also have a diversity of a different type of games. I grew up with PlayStation, and I'm very interested into the Xbox games as well. So that instead, I'm very excited for the PlayStation Vita. I pre-ordered it last year, and I've been pumped about it quite a bit. Um, I'm pretty sad that it's the price or the price, but the sales have been dropping tremendously. But I mean, I think the hardware and the whole gaming industry. I mean, I saw this report of why you can buy a cell phone and you can buy a game for like a couple of bucks and buy a $200 cell phone smartphone like the Galaxy S2 or an iPhone 4S, and it'll do justify you for mobile gaming. When you think about mobile gaming, you think about Angry Birds. You think about these little games, or just, you can sit there on the toilet and play video games, or you'll sit there on the train and play these little tiny video games that just entertain you for a couple of minutes and then you just shut it off. When I think about mobile gaming, I think about something that just keeps me entertained for a little bit. Now, when I think about like the PSP or the Nintendo, Game Boy, from all the way from the beginning, the Game Boy series, all the way up to the PSP, I think of more of a range of different kinds of games. These are full-fledged games from full-fledged bigger developers. So why it's $40 is because you're getting a full experience and a different kind of experience through these games. Also with the PS Vita, you have that touchpad in the back of it. When you buy a system, when you buy either an Xbox or you buy a DS, you don't buy the system just to play just a video game. You buy the system because you want to experience the innovation of that system. I buy the Nintendo 3DS because I want to experience innovation of the 3D technology and also the dual screens. That's why I buy it, and because I like, the different variety of Nintendo games. When I buy a smartphone, I don't buy a smartphone because I want to play Angry Birds or I want to play a bunch of other games like Temple Runner or Infinity Blade or Swords and Sorcery. These little games that are pretty good. These are amazing games, but I don't just buy this smartphone for those games. I buy the smartphone for the innovation of that smartphone. Like, for instance, for an Android phone, I buy it for the customization of different things on the user interface. I can customize anything. I buy it for that experience. When I buy an iPhone, I buy the iPhone because of the different variety of applications there are. There's these applications that can do anything. That's why I buy a smartphone. So when somebody says that um, the mobile gaming community is much better than uh, the console gaming like the Xbox, the PS3. As for the portable gaming like the DS and the PSP, I beg to differ because I'm gonna pay that amount of money because I grew up with PlayStation. I'm a diehard person, and if you are a person that loves to play video games, you are going to get interested into it. You're going to buy the system, and you're also going to buy the video games, not because just because you're a fan, but also because you want to experience the innovation of that system. You want to have first hands-on with that system and play the favorite games that you loved, like Uncharted. You know, if you're an Uncharted fan and you really like Uncharted, and you see that this game is on the PlayStation Vita, you're gonna buy the PS Vita. You know, if you're a big fan of the PlayStation 1 series games or the PlayStation 1 games, you can play that on the PlayStation Vita. If you like all your PS3 games, you can play that on the Vita. So you have the innovation, the experience to go on the go and play with it, you know, wherever you want to. That's why I buy the system. Though I don't know why the sales are dropping in Japan, though in America, this is before the launch, just by the way. So if you're watching this video, this is before um, the launch of the PlayStation Vita. Um, the launch of the Vita is in February 22nd, the full launch. If you didn't get the first edition bundle, it's going to be a week ahead, so the 15th of next month. So my end of the story is why buy a $40 game and a $300 or $250 system when you can buy a smartphone and buy a $3 game. It all comes down to your preferences. If you want to just stick with your iPhone or Galaxy S2 or any kind of Android phone, then that's so be it. You're not gonna get developers like Naughty Dog or Sony Entertainment or any of these big companies like Pokemon or any of these developers are not gonna go into the mobile gaming industry. You know, they're going to stick to their systems. They're going to stick to the Nintendo 3DS. They're going to stick to the PlayStation Vita because there's full-fledged games. You know, you're going to get the best experience with these video games, the best innovation with these video games. So, you know, it's all preferences. It's in how much you want to spend. Remember, these systems, they drop in price. If you want to hold on to your money, remember this PS Vita, by the end of this year, it will drop. The Wi-Fi, I guarantee you, will drop to $199, and the 3G will drop to $250. I guarantee you that will happen. So if you want to hold on to your money until then, remember, you can always buy it whenever it drops. You know, I bought this system, Nintendo 3DS, first day. It dropped in 3 months. Was I mad? A little bit. I was upset a little bit. But, you know, Nintendo, they turned around, they gave me a whole bunch of cool stuff, like the video games, and I smiled a little bit. You know, these are games that nobody can get, except if you have an ambassador program. So, end of the rant. This is just something, you know, I'm excited for the Vita, I was excited for the 3DS, I'm excited for, you know, anything that's, you know, a great innovation. If I get the system and it flops, then I'll come back on here and tell you how much it sucked. But other than that, you know, please keep gaming, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.